The following broadcast is a presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
Kaylee Jackson, three-pointer up, and no, that one won't go in. Tana Lick pulls down the deep offensive board. She'll put up a three. That one's in, and we're tied. And that one's hit high in the left center, going back, and it is gone! It's a grand slam for Belle Lennard!
Opine can give a good pitch. She's 0 for 2, fly out on the ground down. That's a good pitch going into deep left field, and Opine, it's gone over the scoreboard and everything, and it's a two-run shot. It's 6-5.
Hansen dropping back, he's going deep. Far sideline, he's got his man, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Fargo South Bruins. That is a 51-yard touchdown pass. It'll be Ethan Olsen taking the kick. And he'll put it right on goal and right into the goal! Ethan Olsen on a free kick. Kobe Johnson serve up and over. Fix sets it up. Bailey Nelson puts it down for point 22. At 0-0 between North-South and the Jets. And it's taken away there by Carson Abrahamson. She has a breakaway. One-on-one hard. She scores! And it's 1-0 Minot Majets off the goal by Carson Abrahamson. The junior forward on the breakaway sends it over the left shoulder. Henningsgaard, he tries to cut through the lane. Outlet pass into the corner there for Heinitz. Back over to Henningsgaard, wide open for three. Got it and one! Wow! All right, welcome back, and I promise you it is not 3-0 here. Let's hit reset on that, and welcome. We're live here in the Den of Bruins country in Fargo South High School here, getting ready for high school basketball action between the Fargo South Bruins and the visiting Fargo Davies Eagles. I want to thank the viewer that's watching from, was it Boise, Idaho? Let me look at my text. Yes, it was Boise, Idaho. Machenbacher, I believe is how you say it. That's the particular player that he is cheering on tonight. And we certainly welcome all the Fargo South fans listening, and all the Fargo Davies fans, I shouldn't say listening, but watching. And there's plenty of fans here in the gym, too. As a matter of fact, the Fargo Davies fans on the far side of the gym, you can see them out there. They have probably packed the stands better than any other visiting team that I have seen in this gym. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that they are unofficially South Fargo as well, or has how I like to joke when I go down to Fargo Davies to do games, extreme South Fargo. Right now, you could consider this mid-Fargo, I guess. But however you want to look at it, it's the Fargo South Bruins and the Fargo Davies Eagles. Let's go ahead and take a look at these two teams side by side. And, well, the Fargo Davies Eagles, they're 10-1, 9-1 against EDC, 3-1 here at home, 7-0 on the road. They have won one in a row. They lost their game 2 games ago. They've scored 896 on the season, which is an average of 81 points per game. They've only allowed 597, which is an average of 54 points per game for the Fargo Davies Eagles. For the Fargo South Bruins, 3-7 overall, 3-6 against EDC. You got 2-3 here at home, 1-3 when playing on the road. They come into this one on a 4-game losing streak, scoring 635 total, which is an average 63. You might be able to round that up to 64. And then they've allowed 716, which is, if we're being kind, 71. If we're being mean, 72 points per game. In this case, we are being kind here. Let's take a look at what these two teams have done so far here as the school songs begin to play. Fargo Davies opened up the season with an 85-67 win over Bismarck Century, and then last time these two teams played was back on December 4th when the Eagles would pick up a 69-53 win over the Bruins. And then we saw Fargo Davies up at Fargo North. That's a game we had for you here on the ND Sports Channel. If you happen to miss that game, it's on our website under the boys basketball button under Game Rewind. You have to scroll down a little bit as it's a little bit further back, but it is there if you want to watch it again. And then Grand Forks Red River and Grand Forks Central back-to-back wins, 99-75, 87-47. Fargo Shanley 83-51 win over the Deacons, a 20-point victory over the Wahpeton Huskies, and then I guess you could say a nice evening for the Eagles at home against Valley City. They defeat the Highliners 105-36. And then come off that with a 77-62 win over the Mustangs and a 78-72 loss to the West Fargo Packers. Since that loss, they defeated Devils Lake 73-40 on the road, and now they come here tonight to Fargo South High School. For the Bruins, they opened up the season with a 77-55 loss to the Bismarck Legacy Sabres. Followed that up with the 69-53 loss that we talked to a little bit ago against Fargo Davies, and then a 75-50 win over Devils Lake, an 89-84 loss to the Fargo North Spartans. That was a close game. And then 72-60 win over the Grand Forks Central Knights, 60-53 over the Shanley Deacons, and a 73-54 loss to Grand Forks Red River. And then 3 more losses to Wapton, Cheyenne, and West Fargo, 73-45, 84-60, and 88-77 most recently and respectively on their most recent 3 games. So once again, Fargo Davies coming in with a 1-game winning streak, and Fargo South coming into this one trying to end a 4-game losing streak, but that certainly will not be an easy task. We're a couple minutes away here from the opening announcements, so we'll go ahead and take a break, and then we'll come back with your starting lineups and your opening announcements and national anthem and all that good stuff right after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @ND Scores to get the same scores on your mobile device every night. All right, welcome back here as we get ready for the opening announcements here and the national anthem coming up in about 10 seconds or less. Mike Mason with you here on the ND Sports Channel from Fargo South High School, and here's your PA announcer.
Basketball game featuring the visitors on the scoreboard, the Fargo Davies Eagles. And the home team, the Fargo South Bruins. On behalf of Fargo South, their team and fans, we extend a warm welcome to the Eagles and their fans. The North Dakota High School Activities Association, the Eastern Dakota Conference, encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponent. As high school student athletes, we commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. We invite you to support this effort. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your headgear as the presentation of colors by the Fargo Public Schools Air Force Junior ROTC under the direction of Colonel Stephen Muse. The color guard team is commanded this evening by Cadet Olivia Thomas, accompanied by Cadet Samantha Huzzleton, Cadet Nicholas Lapine, and Cadet Sasha Flink. A reminder to please remain at attention until the color guard has left the court.
And we'll keep it right here for the national anthem here on the ND Sports Channel.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, join me in singing our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Again, a thank you to the Junior ROTC under the command this evening of Olivia Thomas, accompanied by Samantha Hazelton, Nicholas Lapine, and Sasha Flink. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the varsity cheerleaders, first for the Fargo's Davies Eagles. Starting with Teresa Scott, Shelby Meacham, Ileana Logan, and Ashley Cook. They're coached by Jennifer LaRue and Amber Cox. And now the varsity cheerleading squad for the Bruins, Amaris Baraka, Mia Fossey, Deldas Himius, Abigail McAndrew, Angelina Moan, Alexis Nutt, Tia Thompson, and Caitlin Young. They are coached by Kiana Soul Jacobs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups for this evening's matchup in alternate fashion, beginning with a senior, 6'2", number 5, Brayton Machenbacher. And for the Bruins, a 5'10" junior, number 3, Danny Lahai. A 6'5" senior, number 21, Jaden Claybo. A 6'3" senior, number 5, Kier Marber. A 6'3" senior, number 22, Harrison Thome. A 5'6" senior, number 11, Josiah Brichal. A 6'6" junior, number 25, Cameron Van Dam. A 6'2" senior, number 13, Ali Mada. And a 6'3" junior, number 30, Cole Page. And for the Bruins, a 6'4" senior, number 22, Dawson Weisenberger. Assistant coaches for the Davies Eagles, Gene Manson, Andre Zuniga, Jake Hook, Matt Quintus, Grant Jeffrey. The head coach, Mr. Bart Manson. Assistant coaches for the Bruins, Mike Vincent, Derek Oren, Mike Owens, Mike Kilsdon, Jeff Gould, Caleb Johnson, Jordan Coldrager, Jason Konchak. The head coach, Mr. Mike Hendrickson. The Fargo Public Schools would like to acknowledge Sanford Sports Medicine for providing athletic training personnel for today's game. Today's trainer is Levi Tandy. We are thankful and appreciate these services.
All right, and we are underway here between the Davies Eagles and the Fargo South Bruins. First half of play is the Eagles will win the opening tip. Number 25 there, Cameron Van Dam, gets the ball on the low block there, and he will not get the first basket of the game as Weisenberger will pull down that rebound. And back the other way now comes, that is Sibomana Enoch, and Enoch will get fouled on his way into the hoop. At least I think it was Enoch traveling in there. Let's take a look.
Foul is on the Eagles, number 25, Cameron Van Dam. His first personal foul, the team's first of the half at the line shooting for the Bruins. Number 11, Josiah Brichal.
It was Brichal, actually, and not Enoch. I think, see, where's Enoch at? He's not on the, okay, so it was Brichal. I thought Enoch had shorter hair, so it turns out I might be right. That one's up and in. 2 for 2 for Brichal. And it's a 2-0 lead here for Fargo South. Right above the free throw line, there's Jaden Clable. Clable will get into the hands there of Van Dam. Van Dam gets an offensive foul.
Foul is on the Eagles, number 25, Cameron Van Dam, his second personal foul. The team's second of the half. Into the game for the Eagles, number 24, Grayson Hammond.
Grayson Hammond is a 6'2" junior. He checks into the lineup here for Fargo Davies. With the basketball right now is Danny Lahai. Now looking down low is Weisenberger. And out of bounds. Turnover, Fargo South. Ball goes back to the Davies Eagles. Once again, I want to thank everybody watching, and we'll keep a look on that out-of-town scoreboard as well, and get you updated on any scores that may come our way during our broadcast here. Once again, the junior varsity team defeated Fargo South by the score of 93-50 in that game. Three-pointer up and in.
3 points, Hammond.
Grayson Hammond. That was the guy that I was going to tell you about. He got a slam dunk in the junior varsity game. If you missed that, that three-pointer's up and in by Kier Mabor. So that makes it a 5-3 lead now for Fargo South. Here's a three from the top of the key. Guess what? That one's not going to go in. I think that was last touched by Brichal, and it was.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 22, Harrison Thome. He has first personal foul. Team's third of the half.
So foul instead. Ball will go to Fargo South as a result. Brichal drives in, low block, can't get it to go. Rebounds pulled down by Fargo Davies. Quickly in transition, they'll feed it up into the hands of Machenbacher. That one won't go. Out of bounds, Fargo Davies basketball. 16:07 to go here, a 5-3 lead for Fargo South. If you're a regular viewer of our broadcast here, you may notice that you can actually see the top of the hoop, and that's because we made an adjustment to our scoreboard, our on-screen scoreboard, which was covering up the hoop in the previous games that we've done here and at a few of the other gyms for basketball games as well. Machenbacher fighting for it down low, but Weisenberger will come away with it. 15:55 and counting. Up court quickly, that's Ali Mata, who couldn't quite grasp the ball with his grip there. And back the other way comes Fargo Davies. Machenbacher outside, corner three is up. Corner three at the front of the rim won't go. Machenbacher will feed it into the low block. That is Van Dam, I believe. Van Dam with the feed down low there into the hands of Cole Haig. Check that, that was Clabo and not Van Dam. I got 21 and 25 mixed up. There's a jumper from the free throw line, up and in.
2 points, Marlboro.
Ali Mata with the basket. And that ball was nearly taken away. Nice tip away there by Kier Mabor, the 6'3" senior. A 7-3 lead for the Bruins here with 15:13 to go in the first half of play. Once again, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can check out Game Rewind on the website for a 24/7 replay, including this game within 24 hours after the conclusion of the broadcast. Weisenberger will pull down the rebound and feed it up into the hands there of Brichal. Brichal outside, Danny Lahai, 4-3, rattles in!
3 points, Lahai.
And a timeout on the floor. 10-3, Fargo South over Fargo Davies. 14:54 to go here in the first half of play. We'll take a timeout. Be right back after this.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. It's 10-3 in favor of Fargo South. Getting out to a quick start here over the 10-1 Fargo Davies Eagles, and we'll have a foul. I believe that foul is going to go on Kier Mabor. It will indeed be Kier Mabor.
Number 5, Kier Mabor. That is his first personal foul, the team's first of the half.
I don't know, Jack Michaels told me it was Kier Mabor, so that's what we're going to go with. Not that I don't trust this guy here. He's a great guy. Spent a lot of time beside him in the press box during football games this year for Fargo South. Bruins 10-3, 14:37 and counting to go here first half. That is Lahai. He'll hand it off there into the hands of Mabor. Mabor drives into the lane, and a foul is going to be called. The whistle will stop the clock with 14:31 to go here in the first half.
Foul is on the Eagles, number 22. Harrison Thome is second. At the line shooting is Kier Mabor.
There we go.
Enter the game for
now
the Davies Eagles, number 1, Ty Sater.
Ty Sater had a pretty good junior varsity game, at least in the first half he did. He had a total of 3, 6, 8, 9 points. He did not play in the second half, or if he did, he didn't score any points. Mabor 1 for 2, the Bruins 3 for 4.
Substitution for the Bruins.
And it's 11-3 with 14 and a half to go. As Sibomona Enoch will check back into the lineup here for the Fargo South Bruins. Enoch, a 6-foot sophomore. As Machenbacher brings it over the timeline here for the Eagles. He'll hand it off into the hands there of Cole Haig. Haig back over to Machenbacher, near wing, 19 to shoot on the shot clock. Machenbacher dribbles down into the corner. Now he'll feed it back into the hands of Claybo. Claybo drives into the lane, and he gets it to drop in. Nice job.
2 points, Claybo.
6'5" senior Jaden Claybo is back the other way. A traveling call and another turnover for Fargo South. Turnovers have been pretty clean. I have 2 for South, 1 for Davies so far in this matchup, according to my numbers, which I always say are unofficial, but been known to have the correct stats every now and then. Matter of fact, the last game we did here, there was an error in the stats between West Fargo Cheyenne and Fargo South, and I was able to prove that my stats were correct. Three-pointer, I believe that was Machenbacher. No, it was not. It was I didn't hear what the PA announcer said, and I missed the jersey number on that 3 there, but we'll get it. 11-8, and that one, I believe that should have been out of bounds, but maybe not. Okay, so I just got confirmation that it was Van Dam who scored that. Machenbacher made a move into the inside the 3-point arc.
Number 3, Danny Lahai, his first personal
Danny
foul.
Lahai will pick up his first.
Entering the game for the Bruins is number 11, Josiah Bruchal, and number 35, Cameron Archigo.
Girls hockey score for you. 4:54 left in the first. Tori Tatum from Caitlin Armin, Josie Hell makes it 2-0 in favor of Fargo North South. Abby Promisberger got credit for the first goal. Machenbacher gets on the board with his first 2 bucket points of the game, and now it's 11-10. It's a 1-point game, I believe. The scoreboard on this side isn't working, so at least not on the guest side of the scoreboard, which should be the Eagles side. Machenbacher will rip away the rebound, come back up top of the key, pick up his dribble, put it into the hands there of Claybo. Claybo will drive up against Weisenberger. Corner, long 2. Well, no, I guess that would have been a 3. Looked like a long 2 from me. Doesn't matter. Comes down into the hands there of Bruchal. Bruchal to Enoch, back to Bruchal. Bruchal will back up in between the circles. 12:22 to go. Bruchal with the shot, but the whistle comes first, and a foul on Fargo South.
Fouls on the Bruins, number 22, Dawson Weisenberger. That's his first personal foul, the team's 3rd.
1-point game here. Fargo South leads 11-10 as Machenbacher has the ball for the Eagles. Far side there, that's Ty Satter. Long 3 is up, and that's off the back of the rim, won't go. And I don't know what he was doing there. He jumped from the mid-post. I don't know if he was going to go for a dunk or what, but that was a pretty far jump if that's what he was intending to do.
Satter fouls on the Bruins, number 11, Josiah Bershaw. That's his first personal foul, the team's fourth at the line shooting. Number 1, Ty Satter.
Satter will get the bucket, and he'll chance to convert on the three-point play here, and he will. Nothing but net, swish. That gives the Davies Eagles a 2-point lead at 13-13 with 12:02 to go here in the first half. Enoch with the basketball, flips it up top there. That is Cameron Archigo. Archigo back over to, can't see, Bershaw. Bershaw's three up won't go, and tipping around the rebound is Ty Satter. 11:47 to go. Satter will move it up into the hands of, that is Grayson Heyman. Heyman had the dunk in the JV game. Fouled in the act of shooting from the baseline, the long two. Going back to the free throw line is Ty Satter, where he's 1 for 1.
On the Bruins.
The Eagles are 1 for 1.
Sibomana
Enoch picks up his first, team.
At the line shooting, number 1, Ty Satter.
So Satter will get 2 free throws, and he'll miss the first one, and that's the first miss from the line for the game for the Fargo Davies Eagles. They lead by 2 right now, 11:40, a 13-11 lead. They can make it a 3-point game, and they will. 1 for 2 on that trip, 2 for 3 in the game for Ty Satter. And it's 14-11, and here come the Bruins, trailing by 3. It's Bershaw dribbling up towards the top of the key. He gets it to Weisenberger, still up top. Weisenberger looking, won't put the ball to the floor. Instead, he puts it into the hands of Sibomana Enoch. Enoch outside there, three-pointer up from Mabor, and he got it! And we're tied. That's his second triple of the game now for Kier Mabor. 14-14, 11-11 and counting. Machenbacher gets the bucket up.
2 points, Machenbacher.
16-14 as the Eagles take the lead back. Enoch in the corner, puts it into the hands there of Kier Mabor. Mabor gets it to Weisenberger. Weisenberger, Enoch underneath, partially blocked. Enoch gets the ball back, partially blocked again. Loose ball comes into the hands there of Heyman. Kier Mabor will tie it up with 10.5 to go. Near wing here, that is Claybo. It's now 3-0 Fargo North South. Goal scored by Jerica Fries. That's still in the second period. We'll keep you updated on that. That one will roll off the front of the rim, and Weisenberger will pull down the rebound, give it to Mabor in the backcourt. He'll cross the timeline with 10-12 and counting to go. Mabor pumps it into the corner here. That is Bershaw. Bershaw maybe got away with a travel there. Bounce pass into the low block there for Weisenberger. As Weisenberger trying to feed Archibald into the lane, and now we'll have a whistle. It'll stop the clock. And 10:02 to go here.
Game number 30, Cole Hage. And for the Bruins, number 3, Danny Lahai. And number 13, Ali Mada.
So Archigo, Enoch, Bershaw, Mata, and the other guy is, not sure who the other guy is. Oh, it's Lahai. Is in for Fargo South right now. Spin move in the lane there by Cole Haig will send Cole Haig to the free throw line. Team foul number 6, I believe,
number 13,
here.
Ali Mata, that is his first personal foul. The team 6 at the line shooting is number 30, Cole Haig.
Haig will make the first one, and the Eagles retake the lead. Haig with the second free throw. It's up and in. 18-16, 2-point lead here for the Fargo Davies Eagles. Three-pointer up and in, out of the hands of Cameron Archigo. Archigo will get the 3 to give the Bruins a 1-point lead, 19-18.
Fouls on the Bruins, number 10, Sabana Enoch, his second personal foul, team 7. Entering the game for the Eagles, number 25, Cameron Van Dam, and number 40, Nate Hensel. And for the Bruins, entering the game was number 5, Kier Mabor. At the line shooting, number 30, Coley.
Colhaig 2 for 2, now he's 2 for 3. 9:25 and counting to go here. It's a 1-point lead for the Bruins. 19-18. Art should go up top, feeds it into the hands there, Mabor. Mabor on the near wing, back up top to Berchal. Berchal fakes left, goes right, high post, picks up his dribble. Ali Mata back over to Berchal, and it's stolen away. And here comes Ty Satter, and he cannot get it to go in, but Machenbacher is there to tip it back in. 20-19 now as the Eagles will lead. Shot is up, and Danny Lahai. Lahai with 5 points now. 8:47 to go here in the first half of play. They'll feed it into the near wing here for Satter. Satter looks for Machenbacher. Machenbacher gets hit hard, and they'll call push underneath there, and I'm going to guess it might go on Archibald. It'll be team foul number 8 here. We'll get the official foul here.
Number 3, Danny Lahai.
No, it's going to go on Lahai.
Second personal foul. The team's
That'll be his second. Archibald remains at 0.
Eagles, number 5, Brayton Machenbacher.
21-20, and now it's 21-21.
Substitution for the Bruins. Entering the game is number 22, Dawson Weisenberger, and number 31, Simpson Sabasic.
Weisenberger and Sabasic into the lineup here for Fargo South, and the free throw from Machenbacher is up and in. 22-21. Machenbacher with 7 points now. Berchal with the ball, looks for Weisenberger, down low, spins around, can't get it to go in. Ali Mata is there with the rebound, loose ball on the floor, it'll roll out of bounds, but I'm not sure who touched it last, or are they gonna call a jump ball? It'll favor the Fargo South Bruins. Coach calling for play 4 here on the inbounds pass from the baseline. So let's see what play 4 is. Into Weisenberger, one dribble, spin, travel, really. I'm not sure about that one, but we'll go with it. 22-21, 8:23 to go here in the first half of play. That's Machenbacher driving baseline, and he'll get it to drop in. Nice strong move there by Machenbacher. He has 9 now. That's Kier Mabor up top to Berchal. Berchal will get it over to Sabasic. Sabasic will dribble into the corner, bounce it in there for Ali Mata. Excuse me. Tipped away, and now Weisenberger and Machenbacher collide. And a whistle, and I believe they're going to call another foul here on. Nope, they're going to call it on Machenbacher.
Eagles, number 5, Brayton Machenbacher. That's his first personal foul, team's 5th. Substitution for the Bruins. Enter the game is number 35, Cameron Archigo.
Archigo inbounded to Berchal. Berchal will bring it up over the timeline with 7:42 and counting to go here in the first half. Tried to feed it down low there for Weisenberger, but it was kind of lost his grip on that one. And the Eagles will bring it back the other direction. With the basketball now, Colhaig. Haig will look inside and going for, I think he wanted to try and dunk that one. It was Cameron Van Dam. That extends the Eagle lead to 5. Eventually, there we go, now pumped up there. Sabasic in the lane, ball stripped away. Machenbacher picks it up, puts it into the hands of Satter. Satter will bring it back, stop his dribble at the near wing. Nice pass inside Nate Hensel, and Weisenberger falls to the ground, and
foul is on the Bruins, number 22, Dawson.
It's on Weisenberger.
Second personal foul. The team's 9th in the half. At the line shooting is number 40, Nate Hensel.
26-21, Nate Hensel is a 6'8 junior. That's 6'8. I know that is still about 4 inches shy of 7 feet, but that looks pretty tall from where I'm standing.
Number 22, Harrison Cone. And for the Bruins,
27-21, 7:02 to go here in the first half.
DJ Rainey.
DJ Rainey checking into the lineup here for Fargo South. Second free throw is up. High arcing free throw that will not go in, and Ali Mata will pull down the rebound. Henzo 1 for 2, three-pointer up, won't go. 27-21, back the other way, now come the Eagles. Cole Haig up top there, travel. That is the third turnover of the game here for Fargo Davies, according to my numbers. Both teams now have, no, check that. Fargo South has 4. 27-21, 6:47 to go here in the first half, and now a whistle and a timeout, Fargo South.
Timeout, Bruins.
We will take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the ND Sports Channel.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
All right, as we come out of the Fargo South timeout, 6:44 to go here in the first half of play, 27-21 in favor of the Fargo Davies Eagles. Fargo South got out to a quick start. Fargo Davies crawled their way back into that one, and now they have a 6-point lead. But Fargo South looking to trim away at that 6 points here on this particular possession. As Archigo get it up top, he'll throw it back over into the hands there of, that is Mabor. Mabor trying to feed it inside. DJ Rainey outside for Brishal for 3, and he got it!
3 points, Brishal.
That three-pointer, Brishal has 5 now, and we have another timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here this time. Thank a few of our sponsors, including Quality Home Restorations, Game Time, and of course the Fargo South and Fargo Davies Booster Club, as well as the Fargo North Booster Club and the North Fargo Softball Club. We'll have some Fargo North softball coming up for you this spring as well, just like we did last spring. So that will include at least a couple games for Fargo Davies and Fargo South on the softball field here on the ND Sports Channel. Probably more as we go into the regional tournament, state tournaments, and all that good stuff, but still a long ways to go to determine all that. Pressure on the backcourt here by Fargo South, but Davies will bring it quickly, and looking down low there for Hensel. And Hensel will get fouled as he drives baseline on his way to the hoop.
Fouls on the Bruins, number 23, DJ Rainey. That's his first personal foul. The team's 10th at the line shooting. Number 40, Nate Hensel.
So they'll stop keeping track of fouls, and they'll be on the next foul. And for the rest of this half, it'll be 2 shots for Fargo Davies. Hensel's 1 for 3 now from the free throw line in this game. 27-24, remains a 3-point game. Second free throw's up, that one won't go. Rebound comes down to Ali Mata. Hensel's 1 for 4. Mabor to Archigo. Archigo puts it into the hands of Brishal. Brishal backs up in between his circles, picks up his dribble. Needs a little heart, gets help, gets it over to Archigo. Archigo will pick up his dribble, get it over to Brishal on the near wing. He'll drive in. Fake the high post jumper, back over to Archigo, back up top to Brishal. It's a catch match here between those two, and that shot was blocked. He'll get it down to Machenbacher, and he juggles it and puts it in.
2 points, Machenbacher.
I don't think I've ever seen a performance like that from a juggler before, but he got it in there. 29-24, 5:28 counting to go here in the first half. Archigo to Brishal. Brishal, and that one was tipped and travel. 5:21 to go.
Substitution for Bruins ending the game is number 24, Grayson Hammond.
Brishal tried to pass it in there.
Machenbacher
Machenbacher tipped it in the air, and Brishal caught it. When he came down, they called the travel. 29-24, 5:17 and counting to go here first half, and a foul, this time on Kier Mabor. If it is on him, it'll be his second, and it more than likely is.
Bruins, number 5, Kier Mabor. That's his second personal foul. At the line shooting is number 30, Cole Haig.
Cole Haig steps up the line. He's 2 for 3 in the game so far from the free throw line, with his team leading by 5, looking to extend that lead. Free throw is up and in, and he does. 30-24 now, a 6-point game. 3 for 4, make it 3 for 5 as Haig will miss the second one. Coming back the other way now, here come the Fargo South Bruins. Archigo inside there for Kier Mabor at the high post. Mabor will dribble into the paint, put it up off the back iron, won't go. Rebound comes down into the hands there of Cameron Van Dam. Van Dam will hand it off to Haig in the backcourt as he'll cross the timeline with 4:57 to go here in the first half of play as they feed it into the hands of Machenbacher here on the near wing. Machenbacher back up top there to Hammond. Into the corner, thought about the 3, did not pull the trigger, drives into the lane, and that was blocked by Kier Mabor. Loose ball on the near sideline. Brashaw will check it, put it up. Now here comes DJ Rainey, and he puts it in off the glass.
2 points, Rainey.
Give the assist there to Kier Mabor, or to Brashaw, excuse me. Brashaw. Machenbacher feeds it into the hands there of, I couldn't see who that was over on the far side. It was Cole Haig. That shot's up and in.
2 points, Van Dam.
Van Dam with 4. That 3 he was credited earlier actually went to Grayson Heyman. So we made the correction in our stat bet. Substitutions for both teams coming up here at the next break in action. Dawson Weisenberger for the Bruins and Satter for the Eagles. As Kier Mabor puts in another bucket, and it's 28-30 or 32-28, I guess you could say. Nice move. That was Jaden
2 points, Claybo.
34-28. Archigo has the pass tip into the hands of Machenbacher. Machenbacher 1-on-2, other way. Nearly had it poked away from behind, kept the ball and put it in the hoop. Machenbacher, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 here in the first half so far. 36-28 with 3:19 and counting to go here. Still waiting on those pending substitutions for each team. Weisenberger and Satter, respectively, for the Bruins and the Eagles. Corner, 3, didn't pull the trigger, got the defender up in the air. Now Archigo has it. Archigo to Rainey. Rainey back over to Kier Mabor for 3. No, a little short on that one. Rebound gets deflected around and into the hands of the Fargo Davies Eagles. They'll bring it back over to the other side. Wide open for 3 at the top of the key, won't go. Rainey will pull down the rebound. He'll let the defenders walk away, and Bruins will slowly bring it up to the timeline and now bring it over the timeline with 2:41 to go. Kier Mabor with the basketball, bounce pass. Archigo right back to Mabor. Mabor looks inside of the high post for Rainey. Brashaw fakes left, stutter steps to the left, drives into the lane and misses the shot. Pulling down the rebound there was Claybo. Looking inside for Claybo, but instead they get it to Machenbacher. Now they'll get it to Claybo. Claybo outside, wide open for 3. It's up, it's no good. Rebound comes down though to Van Dam. Now the whistle will stop the clock with 2:07 to go here in the first half. 36-28 is our score.
Fouls on the Bruins, number 5, Kier Mabor. His 3rd personal foul. At the line shooting, number 25, Cameron Van Dam.
Van Dam's first trip to the line tonight, and so far so good, 1 for 1.
Substitution for the Bruins in the game is number 22, Dawson Weisenberger, and number 31, Simso Sabasic. Substitution for the Eagles, number 1, Ty Satter.
38-28. The Eagles' lead has been increased to 10 now. Subasic, or yeah, that is Semzo Subasic. I got it right the first time. 3 is up and in out of the hands of Brashaw. That's his second 3 of the game, 38-30. Machenbacher, ball above his head, looks into the free throw line area there for, that is Claybo. Keep forgetting who that is. I shouldn't do that though. That was nearly tipped away there by Weisenberger, and then making a move to the basket.
2 points, Haig.
Is Cole Haig with his first points that do not come from the free throw line. 40-31, or yeah, 31 is the score for Fargo South. Look inside for Rainey. Rainey can't control it. Ball will go out of bounds. Back to Fargo Davies. They'll stop the clock with 1:16 to go. Machenbacher will bring it over the timeline, feed it into the near corner here for Clable. Oh no, check that. That is Heyman. Heyman, now Clable has it. Clable offensive foul. 40-31.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 21, Jaden Clabo. His first personal foul, the team's 6th. Entering the game is number 20, Justice Noel.
Bajal with the basketball. To Arch, go back to Bajal. Bajal will pick up his dribble. Sabasic. Sabasic will put up a 3. That one's partially blocked and ran into the hands of Justice Noel, who gives it back to Machenberger. Bacher makes a move around Sabasic, and he'll draw contact on the foul.
Fouls on the Bruins, number 31, Samiso Sabasic. His first personal foul at the line, shooting for the Eagles, number 5, Brayton Machenbacher.
Machenbacher 1 for 1. 2 for 2. It's back to a 10-point game as a result. Three for 3. He remains perfect from the line.
Substitution for the Eagles enter the game as number 21, Jaden Clabo.
Machenbacher with 15 points here in the first half of play so far. 37 seconds to go. Brashaw has the basketball, looks inside for Rainey. Rainey feeds it across the lane to Weisenberger. And Weisenberger will go to the line to shoot 2. Team foul number 7 here on the Fargo Davies Eagles, and that will be on Justice Noel. 6'3" junior picks up his first personal.
Dawson Weisenberger.
And that's out the front of the rim, no good. He'll make the second one.
Substitution for the Bruins. Enter the game is number 13, Josiah. No, number 13 is Ali Mata.
10-point game with 30 seconds to go. Bringing it over the timeline there is Cole Haig. Haig to Machenbacher, near wing. Cross-court pass Satter. Satter looks down to the corner, gets the ball back. Catch and shoot 3. In!
3-point Satter.
45-42. Quickly back the other way, Ali Mata will get the basket. Shot clock off, 5 seconds to go, and Machenbacher over to Satter into the corner, back to Satter, catch and shoot 3, at the buzzer, won't go, and that will bring us to our halftime score. Fargo Davies 45, Fargo South 34. We'll take a timeout, add up some numbers, and come back with your halftime show right after this here on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel is proud to give you access to the North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast. Just go to our website at ndsportschannel.com, click on ND Softball All-Stars, and you can have unlimited 24-hour access to each and every episode, past and present. The same episodes are also on our YouTube channel. Just click on playlists and look for ND Softball All-Stars and click play on the episode of your choice, or watch them all from first to last, or shuffle the playlist to play each episode randomly. Help support and build the ND Softball All-Stars program. Send donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109. For more on ND Softball All-Stars, visit their website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app
which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @NDScores and get the same scores on your mobile device every night. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. The ND Sports Channel is a proud supporter and broadcast partner with North Dakota Softball All-Stars. The games and skills competition for the 3rd annual Shields ND Softball All-Stars Series are scheduled for June 3rd and 4th, 2019, and it'll all be live on the ND Sports Channel. Let's team up and help ND Softball All-Stars make the program the best it can be for the final high school softball game for the top seniors in the state of North Dakota. Send your donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109, or you can also donate on the ND Softball All-Stars Facebook page. For more information on ND Softball All-Stars, check out the website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Let's team up to support a great program for a great sport in the great state of North Dakota.
All right, welcome back here as we have the halftime entertainment on the floor. We'll turn down that background music just a little bit so that we can more than likely, hopefully, keep the copyright strikes off our YouTube channel. So far, we've done a fantastic job of that. We have 0 copyright strikes, and we'd like to keep it that way if at all possible. So your halftime numbers look like this. It's 45-34 in favor of Fargo Davies. And individual numbers here for the Fargo South Bruins. Danny Lahai with 5 points. Josiah Brajal with 8. Ali Mata with 4. Dawson Weisenberger with 1. DJ Rainey with 2. Cameron Archigo with 3. And leading the way right now for Fargo South with 11 points is the 6'3 senior guard, Kier Mabor. The Fargo South Bruins are 4 of 6 or 67% from the free throw line in that first half. Kier Mabor 1 of 2. Josiah Brajal 2 of 2. And Dawson Weisenberger 1 of 2 for your 6 free throw attempts for the Fargo South Bruins in that first half of play. for the Fargo Davies Eagles. Let's see here. 7 for Ty Satter. You got 4 for Jaden Claybo, 6 for Grayson Heyman, 6 for Cameron Van Dam, 5 for Cole Haig, 1 for Nate Henschel. And leading the way right now, the 6'2 senior guard, Brayton Moschenbacher, with 16 points. I had missed a free throw for him, so I said 15 earlier. It was actually 16. I went down and double-checked the scorer's table down there, and that was my bad. He shot 2, and I just forgot to put the dot in there for that other one, so that was my bad. Let's see here. The Fargo Davies Eagles were 12 of 18 from the free throw line. They were also 67%. So both teams, 67% from the free throw line here in the first half of play. Individual numbers, Ty Satter 2 for 3 from the line. Brayton Moschenbacher is 4 of 4 from the line. Let's see here. Cameron Van Dam 2 for 2. Cole Haig is 3 for 5. And Nate Henschel is 1 for 4 from the free throw line. That all those individual totals total up to 12 of 18 for the team, or 67%. I only had Fargo Davies down for a total of 5 turnovers in that first half. Fargo South was 7 in that first half of play. So Fargo Davies getting the better half of the turnover margin there in that first half of play. It was a close game. Matter of fact, Fargo South actually had the lead for a handful of minutes early on in the first half there before Fargo Davies would finally claw their way back into it, take the lead, and, well, it's been a while since Fargo South has been within single digits, let's put it that way. So that is your halftime numbers here. We'll keep the halftime entertainment in the background here as we take one more timeout, and then we'll be back here on the ND Sports Channel and get you ready for the second half of play here from the Den in Bruins country at Fargo South High School at halftime. Fargo Davies Eagles 45, Fargo South Bruins 34. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel is proud to give you access to the North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast. Just go to our website at ndsportschannel.com, click on ND Softball All-Stars, and you can have unlimited 24-hour access to each and every episode, past and present. The same episodes are also on our YouTube channel. Just click on playlists and look for ND Softball All-Stars, and click play on the episode of your choice, or watch them all from first to last, or shuffle the playlist to play each episode randomly. Help support and build the ND Softball All-Stars program. Send donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109. For more on ND Softball All-Stars, visit their website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search at ND Scores to get the same scores on your mobile device every night. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With
your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. The ND Sports Channel is a proud supporter and broadcast partner with North Dakota Softball All-Stars. The games and skills competition for the 3rd annual Shields ND Softball All-Stars Series are scheduled for June 3rd and 4th, 2019, and it'll all be live on the ND Sports Channel. Let's team up and help ND Softball All-Stars make the program the best it can be for the final high school softball game for the top seniors in the state of North Dakota. Send your donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109, or you can also donate on the ND Softball All-Stars Facebook page. For more information on ND Softball All-Stars, check out the website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Let's team up to support a great program for a great sport in the great state of North Dakota.
All right, so we'll come right back to our live scoreboard here and disregard the rejoin music. As Claybo kicks things off here in the second half of play. As I'm not sure what happened to the camera there. And Machenbacher now has 18. Let's add 2 more to that. And now, if we get an opportunity, let's go in here and change this to the second half. (49-34, 17-17). Mabor with the shot up and in.
2 points, Fargo.
Kier Mabor with 13 points. He leads the way right now for the Bruins. Machenbacher leads the way with 18 now. He had 16 of those 18 at the halftime mark. Just beyond the free throw line. Shot rattles in for Claybo. 51-36 now. Danny Lahai, bounce pass inside. Ali Amata feeds Weisenberger and 1. Did it count? I believe it did. Yes, it did. 51-38. Weisenberger with 3 points now. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and he's going to go back and shoot 1 more here. And we'll make an adjustment on our camera now that we have an opportunity to do so here. As Weisenberger will put in the free throw and make it 51-39. That basket would not have counted had it gone in, and driving to the lane there was Cameron Van Dam, the 6'6" junior forward for the Fargo Davies Eagle, playing with 2 fouls right now and 6 points at the moment. Sibomana Enoch will come back into the lineup here for Fargo South, wearing number 10 there.
Ali Mata, that is his second person foul. Team's first of the half, entered the game for the Bruins, was number 10, Sibomana Enoch.
Near wing there, that's Harrison Thome. Thome looks down low. Jaden Claybo gets it up and in. Claybo had 4 points in the first half, and now he has a quick 6 here in the second half of play. 53-39. Once again, sometimes those keys stick, and we apologize for that. Out of bounds. That'll be Fargo Davies basketball, and turnover number 8. 7 of those 8 coming in the first half for Fargo South. I want to thank everybody watching, and thank the multiple people sending in text messages with your comments and compliments, and I really appreciate that as Claybo gets another bucket. Claybo with 8 points here in just the second half, and he's in the double-digit club with 12 now, and it's 55-39. That one went off the face of Mabor, and it's getting to the hands of Machenbacher. Machenbacher off the glass and in. 20 points for Machenbacher now, 15-50, timeout on the floor. Fargo South will take one as well. Back in a moment.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
All right, coming out of the Fargo South timeout, 15:50 to go here in the second half of play, 57-39. The lead goes to Fargo Davies as the Bruins will inbound the basketball here. Danny Lahai will bring it over the timeline here for Fargo South. Bounce pass to Enoch, back to Lahai. Lahai has Weisenberger in the paint there. He's not going to feed it to him as Machenbacher will slap that one out of bounds. Stopping the clock with 15:36 to go here. It's 17 to shoot on the shot clock off the inbounds pass here by Sibomana Enoch. Enoch looking, gets into the hands of Danny Lahai. Lahai will dribble up, and I think that's Brashaw over there, and it was. Lahai will get the ball back. Now Enoch here on the near wing. Enoch picks up his dribble back over to Lahai. 5 to shoot on the shot clock. Lahai drives in. Shot is up. Hits the rim. Weisenberger with the rebound. That one will not go in. Claybo pulls down the defensive board and back the other way with 15-14 and counting. Come the Fargo Davies Eagles. That is number 5. Machenbacher. At least I thought it was, and I think it still is, and it is. Nice pass by Machenbacher there into the hands of Claybo. That one's tipped away. Enoch's running after it. He can't get there, and now in the corner. Thought about the three. Weisenberger didn't fall for jumping up in the air. 2 on the shot clock, 1 on the shot clock. Shot is up, and it's going to be a shot clock violation because it did not hit the rim. It hit the side of the backboard. That'll go into the books as a turnover for Fargo South. And I heard somebody over there yelling that he got fouled, and to be honest with you, I agree with whoever yelled that out. I think he did get fouled, but that was a missed call by the referee, but we'll go with that, or nobody's perfect. And that pass intended for Brashaw was a little bit off the mark, and now go out of bounds, and that's another turnover here for Fargo South. They came out of the halftime mark with 7. Now they're up to 9. 57-39, 14-29 and counting to go now here in the basketball game, at least in the second half. It's a little too early to start saying game just yet. You never know what Fargo South might do. Claybo we know what he's going to do. He's going to score buckets. 14 points now, 10 of them here in the second half, and we're only not even 3 minutes into the second half yet, and he has 10 points already. But in 3 seconds, we will be 3 minutes into the game, second half. Nice move by Kier Mabor. He is their leading scorer for Fargo South, and that makes it 59-41. 59-41. There we go. I swear, it's voice activated, I think. Claybo with the basketball. And did he step out of bounds? I couldn't quite see. I was partially blocked by a monitor here. Okay, it's a foul on Weisenberger, his third. That's the team's second. Davies has 1 foul here in the second half so far as the inbounds pass finds its way into the hands of Machenbacher at the top of the key, and he'll put it up, and that one will rattle in and out. Rebound underneath there by Chloe Haig. Haig with 7 points now, and it's a 61-41 game in favor of the Eagles with 13:27 to go here in the second half. Weisenberger, 1 dribble spin move, shot won't go on. Davies pulls down the rebound, more specifically there, that's Claybo. Claybo tees it up for 3, got it! 64. That's the first bucket that was not a 2-pointer. Claybo has not been to the free throw line. He's just been laying it in off the glass with the exception of that last 3-pointer there. Mabor going to get that one to drop in, and the Davies will have another opportunity to increase the lead. They'll kick it out into the corner. maybe thought about pulling the trigger. That one's tipped away into the hands of Weisenberger. 28, check that. They need to reset the shot clock there. Oh, no, they don't. No, they don't. 30-second shot clock. I was thinking 35 for a moment there, but that would be correct. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Mabor outside. Archigo, catch and shoot three. Got it!
3 points, Archigo.
Turn the crowd noise back up there. I apologize, I forgot to do that earlier. That basket will not count. It's a 20-point game, 64-44. Going to the free throw line, here's Cameron Van Dam. He's 2 for 2 in the game so far.
Sabablaina, his third personal foul, entering the game for the Eagles. Number 1, Ty Satter, and number 24, Grayson Hammond. Entering for the Bruins, number 23, DJ Rainey, and number 13, Ali Mata.
So plenty of substitutions there for Fargo South. I think they subbed out 4 of their 5 players, if I was mentally keeping track there. Another catch and shoot three. No, that one will not go in. Battle for the rebound underneath. Satter picks it up. Satter gets the bucket. Satter draws contact. Satter goes to the free throw line. Satter with 9 and a chance to enter the double-digit club here if he can connect on the three-point play.
His second personal foul, 4th of the half for the team. At the line shooting, number 1, Ty Satter.
12:02 to go here in the second half. Satter is not in the double-digit club. He missed that one. He's now 2 of 4 here in the basketball game from the free throw line. And that is nearly stolen away by Machenbacher. They'll get it down low. Ali Mata with the hook shot up and in.
2 points, Mata.
66-46. After 2 periods of play, Fargo North South leads 6-0. I'm not sure who they're playing, to be honest. Claybo with the triple, and he has back-to-back triples now. 69-46. Archigo with the basketball, and that one will be stolen away. Here comes Machenbacher, and he'll lay it in off the glass.
2 points, Machenbacher.
Nothing fancy there, just get the points, and that's exactly what he did. 71-46. Kier Mabor with the basketball, tried to feed it in there to Ali Mata. It got poked away. Rainey picked it up to Archigo. Now that's Danny Lahai. Lahai up in between the circles here. Catch and shoot. Mabor, high arcing three, in and out, won't go. Tipped around, Rainey saves it, loose ball. And that is kept alive by Danny Lahai. Hey, that kind of rhymes. We should say that more often. Danny Lahai gets the rebound. Danny Lahai draws contact and a foul.
Foul
10:46 to go here in the
Eagles
second
number
half.
21, Jaden Claybo. His second person foul, team second and a half at the line shooting. Number 3, Danny Lahai.
Danny Lahai, his first trip to the line tonight. It's up and it's off the front of the rim, no good. 71-46, 10:46 to go here in the second half of play. Fargo Davies playing with 2 team fouls. Fargo South playing with 4 team fouls. A little behind the back before the shot, and he didn't do that the first time. He did it the second time. I saw him do that in the last game against West Fargo Cheyenne, and well, maybe he should do that more often because he makes it when he does that. He's 2 for 2 on behind the back free throws there in games on the ND Sports Channel. As Weisenberger's pass gets tipped up into the air, Claybo will pull it down and get into the hands of Machenbacher quickly in the corner now, driving baseline. Pumps it out in the corner to Satter, back up to Claybo inside now, spinning around, and the shot's up and in. Oh, hey!
2 points, hey!
73-41-7, excuse me, and this one's slipping away from Fargo South. Kier Mabor on the far corner will drive into the paint, in and through about 3 or 4 Davies players. 73-49, that was a fantastic move there by Kier Mabor. Up top now, it's Cole Haig. Haig still with the basketball, trying to get around Mabor. He's going to make a move to the basket, and that one will not go. Archigo will pull down the rebound and hand it off there to Mabor in the backcourt. Mabor will call the play across the timeline, 9:35 to go. Long three from Danny Lahai is up and in.
3 points, Lahai.
73-52. Emphasis on the 2 there to get the scoreboard to go up to it. Here's a long 2. His one foot was over the line, the other one wasn't.
2 points, Claybo.
Claybo is just lighting it up here in the second half. He has so many buckets that I can't just glance at it and tell you a point total. I have to actually sit there and add it up. 75, 52, 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's try that again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
20, Justin, the first
15, 18 points in the second half. He had 4 to that in the first half. He has 22.
Number 23, DJ Rainey.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Josiah Brajal.
16, 18, 20. So both Machenbacher and Claybo have 22 points in this game right now. 75-52. That whistle will stop the clock with 9:01 to go.
Cameron Archigo, his first personal foul, the team's 5th at the line, shooting number 1. Ty Satter.
Satter's 2 for 4 in the game so far. He's now 3 for 5. 76-52. Two for 2 on that trip. 4 for 6 in the game. 77-52, 8:55 to go. Archigo with the basketball, bounce pass to Berjal. Berjal being guarded by Machenbacher, feeds it into Weisenberger, outside Archigo, catch and shoot 3. He got it and ran into the referee.
Archigo.
Totally unintentional, but Archigo will get the triple to drop in. That's his 3rd triple of the game. Satter up top, that is Justice Noel. And now they'll get it back into Noel. Noel waits for the defenders to commit to going up into the air. And Justice Noel or Noel, I was calling him Noel in the JV game. Maybe it is Noel, I'm not 100% sure on that, I guess. 79-55 as a result. Put 2 more on the on-screen scoreboard there to match it up. There we go. Weisenberger, high post, trying to feed Ali Mana. No, check that. That shot was blocked by Heyman, I think. Yes, Heyman, number 24, as Kier Mabor had his shot blocked. Long 3 from Machenbacher won't go. Weisenberger pulls down the rebound, looks for Rainey. The ball gets tipped and goes over and out of bounds. It'll stay with Fargo South, at least I believe it will. 7:49 to go here in the
for the Eagles enter the game is number
second
30,
half of play.
Cole Hage.
Cole Hage
Number
comes
25,
in. Heyman will get a breather
Cameron
on the
Van
bench.
Dam. Number
Cameron
21,
Van Dam goes in.
Jaden Claybo. Number 22,
Claybo goes in. Harrison
Thome.
Thome goes in. So you have all of your original 5 starters on the floor now for Fargo Davies, leading 79-55. Kier Mabor, corner 3, won't go. Rebound comes down into the hands there of Cole Haig. Haig will bring it over the timeline, feed it into the hands of Machenbacher, not Berger, excuse me. That one's going to be a little bit off the mark. I could tell when it left his hand. Nice job there underneath on the rebound by Van Dam, and he'll get that one to circle in. Van Dam with 8 points now, 81-55. Archigo with the basketball here for the Bruins. Archigo will pick up his dribble, get it back over to Bershal, catch and shoot 3, won't go. It looked good coming out of his hands, but that one would not fall in. 7:13 to go here, as coming back the other way was Harrison Thome. He'll give it up for Claybo. Claybo will not get that one to drop in. So trading missed 3s here, and Fargo South will have another opportunity. 7 minutes to go. Fargo South isn't necessarily out of this one unless they keep doing plays like that. And, well, there's a favor in return for Fargo South on the missed layup there, and the 3-pointer from the corner jumps in for Kier Mabor. 81-58, 6:40 to go, and as I was trying to say about 20 seconds ago, Fargo South isn't really out of this one yet. There's still plenty of time to mount a comeback here, but you got to play some pretty much close to perfect basketball to make that happen. We'll see what happens here. Machenbacher maybe thought about the 3, gives it back to Claybo, and quick passing out into the corner. 3 is up and in out of the hands of Cole Haig.
3 points, Haig.
84-58. Archigo inside, Weisenberger lost it. Gives it back to Archigo. Bruins keep it alive. Mabor, far corner, drives baseline around a couple defenders and lays it in.
2 points, Mabor.
He'll pop that one into the basket. That puts the Bruins into the 60 club. 80, it says 83, it should be 84. 84-60. They'll work it inside there, mid-post. Come back out near corner there for Harrison Thome. I believe that, no. Yeah, that three is up for Machenbacher. That much we know for sure. 87-60. 27-point lead. Free throw line jumper up for Weisenberger, won't go. Ball is tipped around into the hands of Clable. Clable will give it to Machenbacher. Machenbacher being guarded by Weisenberger as he crosses the timeline. Nice feed down low there. That's Harrison Thome. Thome with his first bucket of the game, and it's 88-60. Check that, 89-60. Back the other way, the basket will count, I believe. Yes, it will. 89-62 now. And I believe we have a timeout on the floor. For Rainey, I think, is the one who got the bucket.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 5, Brayden Machenbacher. His second personal foul, the team's third of the half. Timeout.
All right. Timeout on the floor. 89-62. Eagles lead the Bruins. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @NDScores and get the same scores on your mobile device every night.
Number 2, Jaden Bruce, and number 24, Grayson Hammond.
All right, welcome back. Coming out of the timeout. 5:10 to go here, second half of play. 89-62 in favor of the Fargo Davies Eagles. Before the timeout, it was DJ Rainey getting the bucket, and he would get fouled. Now he's going to step up to the free throw line coming out of the timeout, trying to complete the three-point play. 89-62, 5:10 to go, second half. Rainey's free throw is up, and off the back of the rim, no good. Pulling down the rebound there was Justice Noel. So Rainey 0 for 1. He's only taken that lone free throw attempt in the game so far. Noel lost that one. Up to Rainey. Rainey has an opportunity here, and he will get called for the travel. Turnover number 11 now for Fargo South. And Fargo Davies down for just 7 so far in this game, which is actually a pretty low number compared to most games that I'm used to keeping track of stats of. Doesn't matter if it's boys or girls, usually that turnover number is pretty high. But this is a pretty clean game. Either that or I missed 1 or 2 turnovers here or there, but doesn't seem like it anyway. Danny Lahai will pick it up, bounce pass there. Sibo Manaina won't get it to drop in. Battle for the ball far side. I think that's Kier Mabor stripping it away, and Mabor will come away with it. Nice job there. Nice hustle by Mabor. He'll hand it out to Lahai. Lahai will dribble into the paint. Lost the ball off his knee out of bounds, but a last touch there by Jaden Ross, I believe that is. Yep, number 2. Jaden Ross, a 5'10 senior guard.
Substitution for the Eagles entering the game is number 11, Mason Bitts.
At last check, Fargo North South led 7-0. With approximately 14 minutes left in the third period of play. That's a girls hockey score for you. Keep you updated on that one. Lahai for 3. Got it!
3 points for Lahai.
89-65, 4:08 to go, and this is Davies' ball game here. We just gotta have the clock hit 0 to make it official. I don't think there's enough time for Fargo South to mount a comeback. But crazier things have happened, so we'll find out, I guess. And another whistle. Now the ball will go back the other direction. So a turnover per side there. And a foul's coming up too, I believe. No foul. Just barely got it in, and he will get fouled. And well, the final 3 minutes and 50 seconds of this one might be a little bit longer than it should be. We'll find out here how many fouls Fargo South is going to commit. That will be the third on Ali Mata.
That's his 4th personal foul. The team's 7th at the line.
Oh, check that. I guess that's Mata's 4th. Owen Heckner. Free throw line won't go. And now they'll get it out to Satter here on the near wing. And inside whistle from the ref on the far baseline. And Mata was blocking my view. It's a push on Fargo Davies.
The Eagles, number 40, Nate Hensel. His first personal foul, the team's 4th of the half.
Lahai with the basketball. Drives in, lost it, dives for it, jump ball. Possession arrow will favor ... waiting for it, Fargo Davies.
Substitution for the Bruins. Entering the game is number 4, Antoine Clements. Number 11, Josiah Brijal.
10:56 to go in the third period of play. And Evelyn Olsen scores unassisted to make it 8-0 Fargo North South. I can't recall off the top of my head who they're playing here. Satter with the bucket. 91-65. And we'll have another foul here on Fargo Davies.
Foul is on the Eagles, number 12, Owen Hector. His first personal foul. At the line shooting for the Bruins, number 4, Antoine Clements.
Antoine Clemens misses the free throw.
Substitution for the Eagles. Entering the game, number 4, Julie Bell.
Duty Mayor, I believe is how you say it. Number 4 there for Fargo Davies. Let's see, it was 93-50 in the JV game, and now the varsity team is 2 points away from that 93 mark. And Mayor, if I'm saying that correctly, gets the bucket and gets fouled. 93-66.
On the Bruins, number 4, Antoine Clements, his number 31 correction on the foul. Semso Sebastian. His second personal foul. Entering the game for the Eagles.
94-66. Archigo with the basketball, gives it to Sobasic. Sobasic bounce pass, Weisenberger, and one. Got it.
2 points, Weisenberger. Foul is on the Eagles.
Well, there's still 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the second half. Fargo Davies with Weisenberger making the free throw there. Has a chance to have the first ever game on the ND Sports Channel that goes to 100 or more points. Closest I've ever got was 93, and that was in that JV game in the last game, so. Look, it's up. That's off the right side of the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to Archigo. Bounce pass into the corner. That is Burchall. And Burchall drains the triple.
Points, Burchall.
That's his first bucket since about early in the first half, where he drained back-to-back threes after back-to-back free throws. Baseline jumpers up and in.
2 points, Graf.
That's Jake Graf with the bucket. 96-72, 2:10 to go. Up and in, and I think that one counts. That's Clemens if it did. Yep, it did count.
2 points,
Clemens will get it. Clemens will go to the free throw line.
Foul is on the Eagles, number 12. Owen Heckner, his second personal foul. Entering the game for the Bruins, number 23, DJ Rainey, and number 10, Sabana Enoch. At the line shooting, number 4, Osman Clemens.
Clemens 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 96-75. With the basketball, there's Mason Bitts. Bitts will hand it off there to Jaden Ross. Ross dribbles into the near corner. Gets it to, that is Jake Groff. Now that is Jaden Ross. Up there to Mayor, if I'm saying that correctly. Mayor puts it up, won't go. Mayor gets the rebound, and there's another opportunity for a rebound, and that one won't go. Nearly stolen from behind. Enoch will put up a 3, and Enoch will not get it. Loose ball rebound, picked up, and nearly over and back there, but a nice alert play there by Semso Sobasic. Mayor heard the slap up here. They're going to give it to Mayor. It's a 3-on-1. Back the other way. He cannot get it to go in. And tipping it back in is Owen Heckner. 98-75. They have 1:09 to get one more bucket and make the first ever game. Long 3 from Enoch. He got it. How far away was that one? Had to be at least 23 feet, if not 24. Enoch, that's his first points of the game. Pulling down the rebound, there's Clemens. 42 seconds to go. Sobasic, Enoch for another 3. Looks good, it is good!
Points, Enoch.
98-81. Mason Bitts with the basketball. There is, the matter of fact, the shot clock and the game clock are nearly identical. If they are off, it's by 1/10 of a second. 10 seconds still go on. Driving into the lane, pops it out. Mayor for 3. No, he did not get it. And that will end it, and we still do not have a game that reaches 100. 98-81 is your final score. We're going to add up some numbers here and come back with your post-game show right after this. The ND Sports Channel is proud to give you access to the North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast. Just go to our website at ndsportschannel.com, click on ND Softball All-Stars, and you can have unlimited 24-hour access to each and every episode, past and present. The same episodes are also on our YouTube channel. Just click on playlists and look for ND Softball All-Stars and click play on the episode of your choice, or watch them all from first to last, or shuffle the playlist to play each episode randomly. Help support and build the ND Softball All-Stars program. Send donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109. For more on ND Softball All-Stars, visit their website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter, search @ND Scores, and get the same scores on your mobile device every night.
In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. The ND Sports Channel is a proud supporter and broadcast partner with North Dakota Softball All-Stars. The games and skills competition for the 3rd annual Shields ND Softball All-Stars Series are scheduled for June 3rd and 4th, 2019, and it'll all be live on the ND Sports Channel. Let's team up and help ND Softball All-Stars make the program the best it can be for the final high school softball game for the top seniors in the state of North Dakota. Send your donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109, or you can also donate on the ND Softball All-Stars Facebook page. For more information on ND Softball All-Stars, check out the website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Let's team up to support a great program for a great sport in the great state of North Dakota. All right, welcome back here. Your final score here, Fargo Davies Eagles 98, Fargo South Bruins 81. It was looking like that Fargo Davies would just totally walk away with this one, and then Fargo South a little not enough soon enough, I guess is the best way you could put it. But they did look impressive there towards the end. Enoch hitting a handful of threes today. He had a total of 1, 2, 3 of them, according to, or no, check that. I'm looking at the wrong player. He only had 2 of them tonight. They both came late in the second half. It was 45-34 in favor of Fargo Davies at the halftime mark. Fargo Davies would outscore Fargo South 53-47 in the second half of play, bringing us to our final score of 98-81. Turnovers, Fargo Davies 10, Fargo South 15. Still a pretty clean game overall.
Free throws, Fargo South, 4 of 6 in the first half for 67%, 5 of 8 in the second half for 63%, or 9 of 14 overall for 64% shooting from the free throw line. For Fargo Davies, 12 of 18 in the first half for 67%, 75% / 3 of 4 in the second half for a total of 15 of 22, or 68% overall in the game. Individual free throws look like this for Fargo South. Danny Lahai, 1 of 2. Antoine Clemens, 2 of 3. Kier Mabor, 1 of 2. Josiah Bridgewall, 2 of 2. Dawson Weisenberger, 3 of 4. And DJ Rainey, 0 of 1. And those are your individual free throw numbers for Fargo South. For Fargo Davies, your numbers look like this. Ty Satter went 4 of 6. Dodie Mayor went 1 of 1. Brayton Maschenbacher went 4 of 4. Let's see here, going down the list. Cameron Van Dam, 2 of 2. Cole Haig was 3 of 5, and Nate Hensel was 1 of 4. You add all those up, that's 15 to 22, or 68% for the Fargo Davies Eagles. Individual scoring, Fargo South, let's see here. 12 for Danny Lahai, 4 for Antoine Clemens, 6 for Kier Mabor, 11 for Josiah Bridgewall, 6 for Ali Mata, 7 for Bakar Fulla, 2 for DJ, no, check that. Bakar Fulla had 0, 7 for Dawson Weisenberger, 2 for DJ Rainey, and 9 for Cameron Archibald. 9 of those points for Archibald coming from behind the three-point arc. And leading the way for Fargo South was Kier Mabor with 20 points, including 3 three-pointers, and went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. For Fargo Davies, 13 for Ty Satter, 3 for Dodie Mayor, 2 apiece for Owen Heckner, Jake Graff, and Justice Noel and Harrison Thome. Let's see here. 22 for Jaden Clable, 6 for Grayson Heyman, 8 for Cameron Van Dam, 12 for Cole Haig, 1 for Nate Hensel, and your leading scorer was Brayton Machenbacher with a total of 25 points, going a perfect 4 of 4, and only had 2 fouls in the game according to my numbers here for the Fargo Davies Eagles, and that wraps up your individual numbers. We'll take one more quick timeout, and then when we come back, we will take a look at these two teams side by side, including this game here. Select the player of the game, take a look at what's coming up next, and wrap things up here from the Den in Bruins country at Fargo South High School after this short timeout on the ND Sports Channel. Back in 90 seconds. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @NDScores to get the same scores on your mobile device every night. All right, welcome back here to the Denton Bruins country at Fargo South High School. Mike Mason with you here. Janice was working the camera tonight. Certainly did a fantastic job, as she always does. And your final score one more time. Fargo Davies, a bucket shy of the century mark, 98-81 over the Fargo South Bruins. And with that final score, let's take a look at how these teams stack up against each other when you include this game here. Fargo Davies improves to 11-1. That says Tornadoes and Burrows. That was last night's game, and we apologize for that. Let's change that, and let's have it say, Eagles and Bruins. How's that sound? There we go. The Eagles and Bruins. Eagles 11-1, 10-1 in EDC, 3-1 at home, 8-0 on the road. They've won 2 in a row now. Scored 6 shy of 1,000. That's an average of 93 points a game. And they've given up 678, or an average of 57 points per game. For the Fargo South Bruins, they fall to 3-8, 3-7 in EDC play, 2-4 here at home, 1-3 on the road. They've now lost 5 in a row. They've scored 716, which is an average of 65. They've allowed 814, which is an average of 74. All those point averages have gone up, both in scoring and allowed for both teams, and I think they all went up by 2. It was 81-55 for the Eagles in the pregame show, and 63-72 in the pregame show for Fargo South, I believe, if memory serves me correctly. And if you rewind to the pregame show and you find out that I am incorrect, I apologize in advance there. So, so that's what they look like side by side, and let's see what's coming up next for these two teams. For the Fargo Davies Eagles, after the win tonight, they will have the Fargo North Spartans. That'll be a home game for the Eagles. That'll be on in about 4 days from now. I think next Tuesday, I think, if I'm thinking correctly there. And then Grand Forks Red River up in Grand Forks before they come back home to take on the Knights out of Grand Forks Central. Fargo Shanley, Wapton, then road trip to Valley City and West Fargo, and then back home to wrap up the regular season on February 21st against Devil's Lake. For the Fargo South Bruins, after today's loss, it says 98-1 loss there. It shouldn't say that. It should say 98-81. So we apologize to the Bruins fans. Bruins did a little bit better than scoring 1 point tonight, but they have they'll head up to Devil's Lake here on the 22nd to take on the Firebirds. Come back home to face Moorhead. I think, if I look at the schedule, I think that's a game we have for you here on the ND Sports Channel, that Moorhead game on January 24th. And then they will go up north here to take on the Spartans, and then come back home and take on the Grand Forks Central Knights to kick off the month of February. Then they'll have Shanley and Grand Forks Red River on the road, come back home against the Huskies from Wahpeton, go back on the road, Valley City and Cheyenne, then wrap up the regular season against the West Fargo Packers here on February 21st. Time now to select a player of the game, and, well, we're going to go with 2 players of the game. We're going to go with the seniors, Brayton Moschenbacher and Jaden Clayball, as it was pretty much Moschenbacher in the first half and Clayball in the second half, and they were, for the most part, almost identically equal here. Let's go ahead and take a look at their numbers. As you can see there, the first set of numbers is for Moschenbacher. The second set of numbers is for Clayball. Moschenbacher with 25, Clayball with 22. 3-pointers, Moschenbacher with 1, Clayball with 2. Both of them had 5 assists. Both of them had 4 steals, according to my numbers. Moschenbacher was 4 of 4, 100% from the free throw line. Clayball did not take a free throw attempt in the game. Moschenbacher had 2, Clayball had 3 blocks, and both players had 2 fouls. So dual players of the game here for the Fargo Davies Eagles as they cruise on to a 98-81 win over the Fargo South Bruins. That's almost going to wrap things up for us tonight here from the Denton Bruins country at Fargo South High School. But let's do one last thing, and let's take a look and tell you what game is coming up next. And we will be at Oak Grove tomorrow for the Grovers and Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. I believe they are the Comets. And if somebody wants to send me a text message saying, hey, don't forget to create a graphic for Hillcrest Lutheran. Otherwise, it'll be an awkward-looking game tomorrow on the ND Sports Channel. And then we'll take the Sunday off, obviously, come back. We'll go right back to Oak Grove on Monday the 21st to see them take on the Richland Colts. And then we'll go back to hockey on the 22nd. Fargo North South takes on Grand Forks at the Coliseum in North Fargo. Come back here to Fargo South on the 24th for that game against Moorhead that I told you about. That would be a boys basketball matchup. And then we'll have a 4-game stretch of hockey. We'll have Fargo North South on January 25th hosting Mankato East. And then we'll have Fargo Davies on Saturday the 26th. Girls hockey, Fargo Davies versus Minot, followed by the Fargo Davies junior varsity game against the West Fargo Packers, followed by the varsity game of Fargo Davies against the West Fargo Packers. Those 3 games there set for 5:15. Check that, 3 o'clock, 5:15, and 7:30. 3 back-to-back hockey games for you right here on the ND Sports Channel. And then we'll have some Class B basketball for you as we head up to the Palace on the Prairie. Northern Cass will take on Wyndmere Lidgewood. It's the Jaguars and the Warbirds from Hunter, North Dakota on January 28th. Fargo Davies and West Fargo United in girls hockey on January 29th. And we'll wrap up the month of January up in Hillsboro. The Burros will take on the Ada Borup Northern County West Cougars in a North Dakota versus Minnesota basketball matchup under Class B North Dakota basketball rules. That means we'll play 4 quarters and still, instead of 2 halves like Ada Borup is used to playing in a majority of their games throughout the season. And then we'll kick off February with another hockey doubleheader. Fargo North South versus Devils Lake at 5:15. Fargo North versus Devils Lake in boys hockey at 7:30. And then that will wrap things up for the January and kick things off for February. Once again, your players of the game: Brayton Machenbacher and Jaden. Let me try that again. Your players of the game: Brayton Machenbacher and Jaden Clable, seniors. 25-22 for points, 1 and 2 for 3-pointers, 5 assists, 4 steals. Machenbacher 4 of 4, 100% from the free throw line. 2 blocks for Machenbacher, 3 for Clable, and 2 fouls apiece for each of those players. Dual players of the game here on broadcast 351 as the Fargo Davies Eagles, your final score one more time, defeat the Fargo South Bruins 98-81. We'll talk to you tomorrow from Oak Grove here in North Fargo. Until then, you have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you in a few hours here on the ND Sports Channel. Have a nice night.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any of the game? Check out Game Rewind on our website at ndsportschannel.com.